Church surname. Church is an English surname. Notable people with the surname include Albert T. Church, born 1947, Vice-Admiral in the United States Navy, Navies, 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 Navies. Alfred John Church, 1829–1912, an English classical scholar. Alonzo Church, 1903–1995. Arthur Harry Church, 1865–1937, British botanist and botanical illustrator. Arthur Herbert Church, 1834–1915, British chemist. Alston Church, 1799–1879, American physician and entrepreneur. Captain Benjamin Church, 1639–1718, colonial officer during King Philip's War. Benjamin Church, 1734–1776, first Surgeon General of the Continental Army and grandson of Captain Benjamin Church. Benjamin F. Church, 1807–1887, American pioneer and builder of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Bethine Clark Church, 1923–2013, spouse of American Senator Frank Church. Bill Church, born 1946, American musician. Brad Church, born 1976, Canadian ice hockey player. Charlotte Church, born 1986, Welsh soprano singer and talk show host. Doug Church, born 1968, video game designer. Elihu Dwight Church, 1836–1908, American book collector and philanthropist. Ellen Church, 1904–1965, first airline stewardess. Eric Church, born 1977, American country music singer. Forrester Church, born 1948, American minister, son of Senator Frank Church. Francis Pharcellus Church, 1839–1906, American writer famous for the editorial Yes, Virginia. Frank Church, 1924–1984, four-term U.S. Senator from Idaho. Frederick Edwin Church, 1826–1900, landscape painter. Frederick A. Church, 1878–1936, American engineer and early roller coaster designer. Frederick Stewart Church, 1842–1924, American artist. George M. Church, born 1954, Harvard geneticist, molecular engineer and chemist, founder of the Personal Genome Project. George W. Church, Sr., 1903–1956, founder of Church's Chicken, a chain of franchised fried chicken restaurants. Gerald Church, born 1928, Scottish footballer. Kenneth Church, 1930–2020, Canadian jockey. James E. Church, 1869–1959, pioneered the techniques used to measure snow and forecast seasonal water supplies. John A. Church, born 1951, an expert on sea level and its changes. Judith Church, born 1953, a politician in the United Kingdom. Leonard C. Church, 1846–1915, American businessman, farmer, and politician. Louis Church, born 1928, English cricketer. Louis K. Church, 1845–1898, New York Supreme Court Justice. Mary Church Terrell, 1863–1954, American writer and civil rights activist. Mike Church, born 1962, a Southern United States radio commentator. Richard Church, General, 1784–1873, a British military officer and general in the Greek army. Richard William Church, 1825–1890, an English divine, nephew of the General. Richard Church, poet, 1893–1972, an English poet and man of letters. Robert Reed Church, 1839–1912, the first African-American millionaire. Rosemary Church, born 1962, TV anchor. Ryan Church, born 1978, an American baseball player. Simon Church, born 1988, Welsh international footballer, Nash international footballer. Thomas Church, 1798–1860, a British colonial administrator under the British East India Company. Thomas Dolliver Church, 1902–1978, American landscape architect. Thomas Haddon Church, born 1961, American actor in television and film. Thomas Langton Church, 1870–1950, Canadian politician. Walter G. Church, SR, 1927–2012, member of the North Carolina General Assembly. William Church, C. 1778–1863, American inventor who patented a typesetting machine in 1822.